Hi, welcome to the site. My name is Brandon Yager. I'm the founder and the broker of Yager Realty of California. And I want to talk to you guys about what the MLS is, the multiple listing service, the multiple listing system. The MLS is basically a database, yeah? And it's a database of all the brokers and the agents. Brokers are the companies, they're the broker of record, they have all these agents underneath them. Every MLS is different. There's over 58 counties in California, and there's over 108 different MLS boards or territories, depending on the community and the area, all through the state of California, according to National Association of Realtors. And so that's a system, right? If you want to sell something online, you turn to Craigslist, you turn to eBay, yeah? Well, the multiple listing service is a cluster of different memberships throughout the entire state. There's major ones. There's San Diego, San Francisco Association of Realtors. There's Los Angeles, Beverly Hills, Ventura. And so what we've done here at Yager Realty is I've gone out as a broker and joined over 72 different MLSs throughout the state. Now those 72 give me access to others that I either have reciprocal access to or I can list in one and get another. Okay, and that's really confusing because a lot of agents don't even know about this. Most agents, they join one MLS, right? If you work in Bakersfield, California, you're gonna just join the Bakersfield MLS, right? There's no reason to look into Santa Barbara MLS listings. There's no reason to join Shasta and Siskiyou and South Lake Tahoe and Tahoe Sierra. Trust me, I know them all. There's quite a few of them. So what is the MLS? The MLS is a database. It's like eBay. If you go to put your property on the MLS, it's listed in front of all the agents. There's approximately, probably somewhere between 190, maybe upwards of 200,000 brokers throughout the state that are active through the Department of Real Estate, okay? And so what that means is in these local MLSs that are smaller, and there's only say 200 members or maybe only 150 members, when you put your property in the MLS, those agents are only going to see that listing, okay? So they only have access to it. Now, you want to be local, of course, and if you're in a smaller area or a smaller territory or town, for example, Calaveras County, Calaveras Association of Realtors, you would want to get into the local Calaveras, but you also might want to consider getting into a larger, like Metro List, which is Greater Sacramento, the Delta, all the way to East Bay. And what Metro List does is actually share the data to all the agents through the Bay Area. So you're in San Francisco, East Bay, MLS listings, which is San Jose, Santa Cruz County, and San Francisco, and North Bay, which is Napa and Solano County and all those up there. So there's a lot of techniques and tricks to why the MLS is important and really what it is. The most important thing is 90% of transactions happen through the MLS. You've got to understand this. As a for sale by owner, if you're a seller and you're not in the MLS, chances are no one's going to see your property. Now the fact is, I don't blame sellers for not wanting to list with a traditional agent because they charge 5 and 6% commission. And I get it, we've been doing this since the early 1900s. If anything, it goes back all the way to the 1800s, where brokers would get together and share listings and cooperate and say, hey, what kind of land do you have? What piece of ranch or farm ground do you have? What have you subdivided? And then they'd share this information. Well, that's the past. The thing is, that's so far in the past that we've got this data and the technology now for agents to simply comb through the MLS and do a thorough search and then send those property listings to their buyer clients. And so there's really no reason why the model of real estate has not changed with the technology, with the internet, with Zillow and all these other massive companies out there that are doing things to really disrupt the way technology is in the real estate industry. And the simple thing is we want to provide the best service possible. We also want to do more volume. Your average agent sells between 6 to 8 properties a year. And I don't know about you, but you can't get really good if you do something 6 to 8 times and call yourself a professional. You just can't do it. You wouldn't go to a heart surgeon and go to a guy that's done 10 surgeries. No, you're going to go to the guy who's done 1,500 or 2,500 surgeries in his lifetime, right? A really competent, excellent surgeon. And I really look at real estate as the same way. When it comes to negotiation, the paperwork, the process, it's just a process. You've got to learn it. You got to fit inside it. And when you do, you're going to get great results. You're also going to save a lot of money. And that's the whole point to this system is how do you get into the MLS, pay a flat fee, and get the essential services of what you need. So hopefully this helps you break down what the MLS is. I can go into great detail. We're going to have a list on our site here that you can click on of all the different MLSs that we're in. And if you don't know if we service your territory, put your name and number, your email. Make sure it's good, because we'll actually instantly email you based on your zip code. So based on your zip code, we'll email you if we cover that MLS or not. Look, we're not going to BS you. If we don't cover the MLS, you can find somebody else, another broker, flat fee, or someone else to service your listing. There's probably about a 90% chance we cover your area, whether it's that local MLS or through another MLS.